Hello, I'm Ninja Greg, and you're watching the Ninja Greg Show, and this is my review of Jurassic World. Jurassic World is the fourth movie in the Jurassic Park series of movies. Do you really need to understand what happens in the first three movies to understand what happens in Jurassic World? The first one kinda, the other two not so much, which helps because they both suck. But anyways, in a nutshell, the first Jurassic Park in 1993 was about billionaire John Hammond, who invites paleontologist Alan Grant, paleobotanist Ellie Sattler, and mathematician and chaos theorist Dr. Ian Malcolm to come to his private island where he's built this theme park full of living, breathing dinosaurs that have been given new life due to the art of cloning. It does not go well. Crap happens, the dinosaurs get out, eat people, and our main characters do manage to escape. So, Jurassic World takes place 20 years after that initial incident on a completely brand new island, and the park does pretty well for about 10 years, until corporate demands that a new attraction be made to spark interest in the park again. Now, since they've had dinosaur cloning down to an art form after about 10 years, the new thing is gene splicing, creating hybrid dinosaurs. And that's what the new attraction is. The Indominus Rex, they call it. It does not go well. Now, what did this movie do right, in my opinion? First off, Chris Pratt. He is easily the best thing in this movie. His character Owen is this raptor trainer, and he's got a really good rapport, this really strong bond with them, and it really pays off, especially at the end when the raptors actually help take down the Indominus Rex. So yeah, Chris Pratt, his character Owen, pretty good in this movie. And the action. There's some pretty good action with dinosaurs on other dinosaurs, and people trying to hunt the Indominus after it gets out of his escape pen, being surprised. So, yeah, there's lots of good action in this movie. And then there's also some nods to the older movies, like the movie focuses on these two brothers, Zach and Gray, and they get lost, like exploring some of the open areas of some open dinosaur fields, and they get lost and they end up in the old Welcome Center from the first Jurassic Park, and they even fix up one of the Jeeps and just drive it trying to get back to the main park, Jurassic World. There's also a lot of really good character development in this. The boy's aunt, Claire, who's kind of the park operations lady, she goes from being this know-it-all Miss Business who wants to try and make corporate happy, thinking she's in charge of everything and she's got complete control over the island, when, shock horror, something goes wrong and she suddenly loses the control she thought she had. And the Indominus Rex is a very good threat. This thing is smart. It tricks Owen into coming into its enclosure so that they can look for it, and it escapes. And this thing being made of several different kind of animals, one of them being a chameleon, it actually has the ability to camouflage, so when people go after it to try and sedate it and bring it back to its enclosure, it camouflages and gets the drop on them. And it's also kind of sadistic, because it kills other dinosaurs on the island not to eat them, for sport. Because Owen and Claire they're tracking the Indominus and the boys who had gotten lost in the woods, and they see like this row of dead dinosaurs, and that's exactly what Owen says. He says, this thing is killing for sport. So yeah, character development, action, a lot of really exciting moments, a lot of awe-inspiring moments because, hey, dinosaurs, and a lot of really intense and frightening moments because, hey, dinosaurs. So yeah, those are the highlights of the movie. Now, what were the not so much highlights? Well, there's this one guy, Hoskins, who sees how good Owen is with his raptors and thinks, hey, you know what? These guys would be great in the military. Yeah. He's this stereotypical guy you've probably seen a million times before. This guy who thinks he knows best. He thinks he knows what's right for everybody. That his way is the only way. And do I even need to say that he gets his comeuppance in the end? Seriously, he gets eaten by the Tyrannosaurus. But and even though Claire doesn't start out really likable, she does get better. Like when the boys get lost and she just throws caution to the wind and says, "That's it. I'm going to look for my family. I'm going to find them." She is completely intent on making sure that her nephews are safe. So she does actually become pretty likable in the movie. But yeah, any character that's really bad either gets theirs or they make changes for the better. But other than that, I'd be really hard pressed to say if anything's really bad in this movie. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on Jurassic Park. If you like this review, then maybe click that subscribe button down there and give me a like. But anyways, you've been watching the Ninja Greg Show. I'm Ninja Greg. I'll see you next time.